Why, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a Who review from me. I am Davros, and I am a Whovian, and today I am reviewing Doctor Who: The Night of the Doctor. So let's get my Santa hat on here. So this is the 2013 Christmas special, and also the final episode of Matt Smith's 11th Doctor. So 2013 was a big year for the show. We had the 50th anniversary, and we had 3 regenerations from the show. Yeah, we had the 8th Doctor's regeneration in the Night of the Doctor, the War Doctor's regeneration in the Day of the Doctor, and we had the 11th Doctor's regeneration in the Time of the Doctor. So this is the conclusion to the Doctor trilogy, starting from the Series 7 finale, the Name of the Doctor, carrying on into the 50th anniversary special, the Day of the Doctor, and concluding at Christmas with the Time of the Doctor. So the Doctor pays a visit to Clara on Christmas Day. She's having trouble cooking the turkey, so the Doctor helps along with using the TARDIS. And along the way there, the Doctor is also going to church naked. But you're meant to go to this church naked. And along the way there, the Doctor discovers the Silents are at work and the Daleks. Not only that, he also finds himself on the planet on the planet Trenzalore. Yes, he returns to the planet Trenzalore, and also comes across a small town called Christmas. The town's called Christmas. Yeah, it's like an island called Easter. So anyway, the Doctor's on there, and he takes Clara home and then sends the TARDIS back to him, but because Clara refuses to say goodbye, she gets onto the TARDIS and ends up taking the TARDIS on a bit of a detour, and takes the TARDIS 300 years with the Doctor, and he has aged. He ends up living on Trenzalore, defending everyone from the Alliance, and of course we all know the Alliance from the Series 5 finale. So there the Doctor is defending and that throughout the years, and whilst it's been only a few hours for Clara, it has been centuries for the Doctor, to the point where he is old and frail. Not only that, it turns out he had no regenerations left, because even though he wasn't the Doctor in that life, the War Doctor, he still considered that a regeneration, and 10 regenerated twice and kept the same face, so he was all out. But of course that's when Clara told the Time Lords to come to his aid and help him, and we find out what the crack is. Okay, so let's get right down now to my likes and dislikes about this 2013 Christmas special. Well, between Series 7 and the 50th anniversary special, Matt Smith announced summer of 2013 he was leaving, which I will admit was a bit of a surprise to me, but then I thought, yeah, I guess he's pulled out at the right time, and we were left anticipating who the next Doctor was going to be, and it was revealed that Peter Capaldi would be taking over as the 12th Doctor, etc. and that. Anyway, yes, let's the likes and dislikes. So first of all, I like Matt Smith in this. For his final ever episode, he put up one hell of a great performance in this as the Doctor. I loved how he aged. I loved how the really old 11th Doctor sort of resembled William Hartnell. Like, we had a huge reference to his Doctor as the 11th Doctor as an old man. I also liked how he stood up to the Daleks, old, frail and dying, with no hope at all. But yeah, I liked how Clara was still believing in the Doctor and begged the Time Lords to help him, because it was meant to be a fixed point in time where the Doctor was to die and be buried on Trenzalore. But of course, the Time Lords came to his aid, and we found out what the crack was in the wall, all the way back to the 11th Doctor's era from when it began. We have the crack in Series 5, and we finally got something. It was something keeping the Doctor and the Time Lords connected, because in the 50th anniversary we found out that the Doctor, he took the Time War and Gallifrey and put it into a pocket universe, so the Time Lords were still alive, and the Time Lords came to his aid and gave him a new cycle of regenerations, which I've been wondering for a very long time. How was that going to work when the Doctor ran out of regenerations? Because people still would want the show to go on, and now it has. And now, thanks to Stephen Moffat's writing, the show has a reason to carry on for at least another 50 years if it wants to. So I like that. I also liked the regeneration. It was a good regeneration scene for Stephen Moffat's first ever written regeneration. How he made that final speech saying we all change and we're all different people. I thought that was a nice touch and quite emotional. And I wasn't as sad from the last regeneration, because before that it was David Tennant's regeneration, and at the time when I watched that was heartbreaking. I'll get to that in a future review of The End of Time. But Matt Smith, I just liked his final performance. My head's getting a bit hot on this. I thought that his regeneration, it didn't drag on for too long, and he just, had a nice farewell speech. We then got a cameo from Karen Gillan as Amy Pond, which was only in the Doctor's mind. I thought, okay, yeah, alright then. I mean, was the cameo necessary? Probably not, but hey, I guess he wanted to, I don't know. But anyway, I liked how simple and straightforward the regeneration was. It's like the 11th Doctor kicked back, like he sneezed, and then poof, he was gone, and the 12th Doctor took over with his whole performance. Kidneys, I got new kidneys, and he don't like the colour. I like the final 30 seconds when Peter Capaldi, gave us all those funny one-liners and that, and then it was all to be continued. Another thing I liked was Jenna Coleman in this, playing Clara. Now, I liked Clara and the 11th Doctor, but I just don't know about her with the 12th Doctor. I don't know whether she clicked right with him, but I liked her in this. How she was emotional in this, how she never gave up on the Doctor, and how she believed in him. I just liked her in this episode. Also, I liked that we had a cameo from every single monster from the show, from the Daleks to the Cybermen to the Weeping Angels to the Sontaran. We even got a wooden Cyberman that was doing flamethrowers. Yeah, I just liked that. I liked how this was Matt Smith's final episode, and he was going out in a bang, literally a bang, and was just having a good time with this one. And I just love this Christmas special, and it has one of my favourite regenerations ever on the show, and yeah, it was just a good episode, a good Christmassy themed episode. I liked how we had guest appearances from Clara's family, who were played by actors that have featured in it before. Clara's grandmother, she was in a Colin Baker episode. I can't remember the actress's name, but I know her as Madge from Benidorm. Also, the woman who played her, not her mother, but her auntie or something, she was the voice of the Atmos in the Sontaran Strategy and the Poison Sky. And Clara's father, I can't remember what he did for the show in the past, but yeah, let me know in the comments if you know. But I also like the character of, what was her name now? What was it? Hold on a second. Tasha Lem, that's her name. I liked her character too. There was a bit mystique with her character, like who she was. I mean, I don't know who she was. Could she have been a future or past incarnation of River Song? I don't know. We may never know. But all I know is that she was close with the Doctor and that. And when she was being converted to a Dalek, she fought the conversion and that. And also, she seemed to pilot the TARDIS, so could she have been a time lady? I don't know. Well, there was a mysterious character around her. But yes, it was a fun Christmas episode. Had the Winter Wonderland feeling, had the Christmas vibe, had a great epic finale from Matt Smith, and this was a great way to wrap up the 50th anniversary celebrations. And that, because like I said, 2013, big year for Doctor Who. So, yes, where am I going to rank this episode? So, the Time with the Doctor was a great episode, great finale, fun way of wrapping up Matt Smith's era, and, it was a good farewell, good send-off for Matt Smith, and that I thought the effects were okay and good. I liked the narration we had in this as well from Tasha Lem in this episode. So let me see my ratings. I think I'm going to give Doctor Who: The Time of the Doctor. Do you know what? I'm just going to give this probably a good 5 out of 5. You know what? Sorry, yeah, 5 out of 5 for The Time of the Doctor. So that has been my review on The Time of the Doctor. Do you like this? Have you seen this episode? I'm sure you have. Let me know what you think to it down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give me a big thumbs up, share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are linked down below in the description, so be sure to check all that out. And until next time, live your life.